Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite tarot reader. What's up? So, I just had the urge to come on here and give you guys a channeled message. I will not be pulling cards right now. So if that's not something you're into, you should click on a different video. But I've had a lot of interesting energies that I can tell are not solely mine come up during the past couple of days. And I found out today, I believe there's supposed to be some sort of eclipse, I believe. So I just want to come on here and kind of just see what comes out. I am picking up a lot of people feeling like they're losing control over their emotions, or they're being pushed a little bit more, or just more sensitive, more angry, just heightened emotions coming up at this time. And some of you who are not new to doing inner work and reflecting, you already sort of know what you need to do. You know that it benefits you to slow down, to fast in the areas of your life which you're called to do so. And, just do things that reconnect you to your body. I am picking up, there are a lot of people watching this who are not very familiar with how do I ground myself? How do I not crash out at this time? Because everything is pushing me over the edge. And for this group of people, it feels like you're being pushed over the edge because you are meant to do something different. You are meant to completely jump off of this edge. Please do not take that literally, okay? Don't take that literally. But it feels like you're being pushed out of your old life. Whatever it is that you are sick and fucking tired of, whether it's how people show up as far as friendships in your life, how family members treat you, how you're treated at work, how your relationships play out, whatever patterns are in your life right now that you feel like, oh my God, I'm so over this. When am I gonna, find people that align more with me? What do I have to do to become the type of person that is aligned to what I want to be aligned with? And I have great news for you, because you don't have to do shit. The fact that you're aware of how you're feeling, and you're aware that how you've been showing up, or how you allow other people to show up in your life, the fact that you're aware of that is the first step. That's the most important step. And it may bother you more because maybe you just haven't been so aware of those things in the past. You may be someone who's beating themselves up for allowing yourself to be put in certain predicaments. You're at this point where it's like, you deserve better. You know what it is that you want out of life, but you haven't been able to make that leap. You haven't been able to maybe cut these friends out of your life because you feel like, oh, I'll just wait. If I cut them out now, then I'm going to be completely alone. I'm going to be so lonely. I need human interaction. All these excuses as to why you don't want to make the change that you need to make. This can relate to several things. So this could be bad habits as well. There's this energy also of exes coming back, or you reminiscing on people from the past who maybe you felt like at the time you did something wrong, you sabotaged something, or you thought this person was a great fit and it was just you. When in reality, you were meant to not be in this dynamic. And I do feel like some of you, now you realize that, but at the time you did not. So this could be coming up because you're questioning, am I pushing people away again? Am I entering another cycle of something that I thought I wrapped up? And it's like, no. I believe we are still in a retrograde. I don't know. I don't really keep up with all of that. So I believe we're in a retrograde, so a lot of energies are coming back from the past. Exes, old habits, old ways of thinking. And it's coming up for you to reflect and kind of, back to what I was saying about being pushed off of that cliff. It's being brought up to aggravate the fuck out of you because you're meant to reflect on that. You're not meant to push it away. You're not meant to try to fix yourself so you don't feel that anymore, you know? You are meant to sit with it, reflect on it, get real comfy cozy with that feeling, okay? And ask yourself, okay, what did I learn about myself when it came to this old thing that's popping up? Am I repeating that cycle now? Why is it popping up? Do I feel like I still need that thing? Does a part of me feel like I've grown past that, or am I still clinging on to something that may have served me at some point in my life that is no longer serving me? Some of you could be going back and forth between giving up something and holding on to it, thinking that you can kind of adjust how you relate to this thing or whatever this is for you, this relationship, whatever it is, in order for it to actually fit in your life. If you have to do all that, it's just let it go, okay? All right, just let it go. This is where your lack mindset is coming in. This feeling that, oh, maybe I can kind of, what's the word? I'm blanking on the actual word. Negotiate. Maybe I can just negotiate how I show up when it comes to this certain thing or this person or this job, and it'll be fine. When your soul is asking you to cut it out, just let it go, because there is something bigger and better for you waiting on the other side of you letting this thing go. But because you're so attached to your lack, you think, oh, I have to wait until the thing that's better shows up first. I have to wait until then because I'll have a safety net, and then I can trust that it'll work out. But I know that seems logical, but it's the most illogical thing ever. Because if you want to talk about logic, let's talk about how nothing is guaranteed. So say for instance, you have a job that you hate. You get hired. You're waiting it out and you get hired somewhere that's like, yes, this is my dream. This is what I want to do. And now that you have faith because you can see it, you know, it's shown up in your external reality as, hey, you got the thing. Here's this offer letter. Here's this interview, whatever it is. You're still trusting that everything's going to work out perfectly fine. And they're not going to say, hey, actually, we changed our mind. We're going to go back and go with another candidate. So sorry for your wasting your time. That happens all the time. Or, you know, something happens with the company itself where no one has a job now, and now you're back at square one. So you can put your trust in everything external. You can put your trust that you have a security net and this email that says you're hired, you fit the qualifications. Or in this person, if it's a relationship or dating stuff. You can leave this person that you don't want to be with, whatever, for this person who it's like, wow, I just know we connect. There's no guarantee that's going to work out. No guarantee that, maybe you're not their number one. You get the gist of what I'm saying. So when it comes to logic, why is it so illogical to just believe that whatever is needed for you is going to show up before it's already happening, before you leave where you're at right now? You understand what I'm saying? Why is that so different? If anything could happen, and we all know that it can. We're just so taught to have so much more faith that it's not going to work out, or that we're taught to not trust ourselves, okay? So what would happen if you let go of this thing and you said, you know what? I'm miserable with this thing in my life. I don't want to be here. My soul feels like it's on fire. 4:44 on the clock right now. My soul feels like it's on fire. I don't want to wait for the next best thing to show up before I'm happy, before I'm fulfilled. I want to just trust that it will work out instead of trusting that it won't work out, because that's what I've been taught to believe. That's so much more normal for me. Now, there's an art to doing this. If you're someone who you're like, okay, yeah, I do want to quit that thing. I don't need a backup plan. I do want to get out of this friendship group. I don't need a backup plan before I do that. It will come along. If you're over here, say you quit the thing, you quit the friendship, you quit the relationship, and you instantly start spiraling like, oh my God, now I'm lonely. Oh my God, how am I going to pay rent? Oh my, okay. This is where knowing yourself comes in. If you're quitting a job, if you genuinely feel like, okay, before I do this, I need to have a certain amount in savings, please, for the love of God, do that. This is not for the weak. Trust me, I have done this several times where it's like, this is before I fully had faith in myself, okay? And I'd quit something, or this applies to all aspects in life, not just work, not just friends, everything, okay? I would quit the thing, and then I would lie to myself and be like, yes, I totally trust. It's gonna work out. In the back of my mind, I'm freaking the fuck out because I'm like, oh my God, now I'm lonely. How am I gonna celebrate my birthday? I don't have any friends now. How am I gonna do this thing? How am I gonna pay rent? Oh my God. And it's like, if you know you're gonna stress yourself out more by just going cold turkey and fully allowing yourself to trust, you're not there yet, and that's okay. That's fine. But if you want to go all in, like truly go all in with trusting yourself and trusting that this world is a safe place for you to be at and that things will work out for you because they just somehow have a way of doing that, then do that. But if that sounds like too much for you, don't do that. Don't put yourself in flight or fight. Oh my God. Fight or flight. Excuse me. So, I believe that's all I have. I'll be back soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.